Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So it'll be first down here after the run. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin as the Lions are... They go back to Abdullah on first. Amir Abdullah, 30, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amir Abdullah, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The New York set to take the field. The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down after a good gain. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Throwing on first down is Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Slot man moves right. Manning turns and gives this to Gallman. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. Perkins on the give from Manning. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And some room to work. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Orleans Darkwa, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. So they're going to go for two. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. Rosas now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they begin the drive with Abdullah. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Again, it's Abdullah. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Toss to Abdullah. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
In his 5th year from Appalachian State, it's Sam Martin on to punt. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Okay, we got four. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go. Zebra. Gun.
Beckham will go in motion right. They'll run again now with Darquan. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. The 4th-year man from LSU, Brad Wing, to punt it away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They go with Abdullah again. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And great special teams work here. This is knock it on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. New York set to take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Manning now on 1st down. Ezekiel Ansah. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Shift together here from the D-line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Manning going to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Manning. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Marshall coming in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. They'll send Beckham in motion right. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be marked down deep in Detroit territory. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Giants offense, they were 30th in red zone trips a season ago, but they're in the red zone now, 1st and 10. Into the red zone now, Manning. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So 2nd and 10 here. To throw again, Manning. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.